I'm just going to go ahead and knock on wood and hopefully I didn't jinx anything there. I don't have that power, but guess what? It's on. We just heard the horn blow. And let's talk about elimination round Heat 1. Italo Ferreira, your winner from Tahiti, going up against an incredibly talented wild card, B.Perez, the pride of El Salvador. This is exactly how you want to start your day. Italo with everything to lose right now as he is finally cracked up into that top 5 spot, number 5 in the world. And here we go, our first wave of the day. It's Italo Ferreira on his backhand. Couple big whips there. So this is going to be a good scattering report for the conditions we have. You can see, you know, these spinning rights. They have a couple little ribs that if you get over them at the appropriate time, they could give you a slingshot down the line.
In a different type of wave, and going into the event in Tahiti, a lot of people didn't expect him to win. Ended up defeating John in the final. As we look at the replay here, Chris, a couple really strong snaps on the outside. Really good down carve right there. Once again, kind of setting up for the send section. And it's not perfect out there right now. The good thing is that this wind will calm down, but as you can see, it's still a bit broken up. There's that devil wind we did see from the storm last night. But as I said before, Italo, he's just so complete in terms of his attack, his progression, and he comes from a right-hand point break in the northeast of Brazil too, in Bahia Formosa, which is quite similar to this wave here at Punta Roca. So a lot of good things that Italo is benefiting in terms of where he's from, but also has to carry that momentum of a win.
If somebody says about you that you're overamped, I mean, that's a compliment in ways because it just shows you how bad you want it. And here we go again. Italo, I mean, so strong, so powerful, very consistent. You know, obviously this guy's built for speed.
I'd prefer surfing at midday right now. Get that tide coming back up. Great opening snap right there by Italo, right in the pocket. And as you said, for this wave to outrun Italo, that doesn't always happen. He's one of the quickest surfers on tour.
Outspeed Italo, which is not easy to do. Here we go, our first look at our local wild card, B.Perez, Olympic qualifier, the Pink Panther. Finds himself on a runner, straight up into the lip. Airdrop floater right there, so kind of a 2-for-1 snap float combo.
By today's standards, Chris, this wave, though, kind of mistimes the first one a little bit, gets slightly hung up right there. Maybe didn't want to push too hard. Much better recovery with the down-the-line carve, and really love the kind of punctuation mark right there, Chris. Airdrop out of the sky from the last one from Brian. Look at the size of the wave, too. This kid's 6'3", so for that wave to be double overhead for him, it means that it's big out there this morning, Chris, and especially with the tide still dropping a little bit, it's going to get even heavier on these end sections right there. That should be a solid score to open things up for Perez.
Drama to that finishing turn, getting some air under his board. Quick snap there. Perez goes down.
Chill out. You got a lot of time. He's lost twice in this elimination round already in the first 2 wildcard appearances that he's had, Chris.
I love that, you know, power's never going to go out of style. If you're doing big power turns, you're going to get rewarded. But yesterday we saw technical surfing. And our first 2 bride of the event. Pink Panther in and out there. Now flying down the line. Big section in front of him. Cranks it off the bottom. Straight into a big hack. Here we go. Pink Panther on the board in a big way. Now this is going to be interesting. That's the first barrel we've seen ridden. It wasn't super deep, but it was really fast. It was cool looking. If you go out there and you're creative and you do wild tricks, you're going to be rewarded. But Mitch, what do you think about this one? I love that opening little 2 bride.
Yeah, so it wasn't as deep as you were saying, but still nice little contrast of styles right there, point of difference. Love this carve, though, around the section, a lot of power. As you said, it never goes out of style. And a strong finish, too. So a smaller wave, but see where he selected it? Right in front of Mama Roca over there. And the depth of the tube, maybe not the deepest one. You could see the nose the whole time, but something that hadn't been seen on the first day. And I really like it. And I think that he's bringing it to Italo right now. He's not conforming with just having the 6'5" in his scoreline. He wants to back it up. Great carve right there, Chris. And I really love the way he's just able to go straight into the next turn, too, for another big finish. I feel like
this is going to put pressure on Italo.
And he should be getting the lead right here, I feel. 4.5 is what he needs, especially when you look at Italo's 4.5. I feel like he's going to go into first place right here. And with 21 minutes to go.
Welcome back to the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. Let's get right back into it. On demand, Italo Ferreira on his backhand. Big whip out the back. Here you see building speed. What do we have on the inside? Critical section for Italo.
Strong.
3-turn burner right there. Surfer in red, but watch out. Deep bottom turn for the Pink Panther, B.Perez. 2 big turns already, setting things up. This guy's got a massive air game. Is he going to go to it? He does. Make it.
Whoa!
Come on now. Good morning. Buenos dias, everybody. Let's go crazy. B.Perez flying through the sky. Let's take one more look at it. I mean, this is everything. Speed, power, flow, and technicality, Mitch.
Well, and variation of maneuvers, too. Great first carve right there, then the little setup. And I thought he was going to select something different. Goes for the double grab air right there.
Gone.
And as I said, side offshore wind, that is really difficult. But the one thing that it does, Chris, it just attaches your board to your feet. Look at the height on that thing, though. And look at where he lands, literally on the lip. That was radical. We should be seeing a high score right here.
You know what? You're yelling, and I'm here for it, Mitch.
Dude,
Why wouldn't you? That was insane.
Because we have to consider that Italo responded back. He took the lead with his previous wave, and then this guy just goes out and does this.
Look at it. Look. So you think about the critical section of the wave. It does not get more critical than that. And I'll tell you what. The judges love to see a disappearing act, regardless, tube, air, whatever.
Each went crazy, and Italo's looking at this one, and he's going to come down the line, go to, I think, and he goes over the handlebars. But let me tell you, B.Perez, whose point is this? Let's go. This is insane. That was some incredible surfing. We talked about it a little bit as this heat got rolling.
B.Perez with a near perfect score, an 8.83. That's how you rattle Italo. But Italo is going to answer back. Smaller wave here. I mean, it's going to be really hard for Italo to get the attention back from B.Perez. That's great surfing, but we've already seen Italo fall in his last 2 waves. What is happening right now? The 2019 world champion. Biggest error we've seen of the event yet. And here we go. Italo trying to get back into this one. He knows what he has to do, and he does it. How the heck did he stay on his board? Look, that was dynamic, interesting.
I think he got a little ahead of himself, Chris. He was looking down the line. Nice rotor. I mean, especially considering that his front foot completely came off too, and have no idea how he was able to pull this, especially with all the environmental factors. It came off again.
He was barefoot water skiing right there. Not a lot of people in the world can do that. Maybe 2 or 3 people in the world can do that. A little bit, well, not a lot.
It was radical, that's for sure.
It was super cool, and that's a video part wave. And here we go. Italo, 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go, needing an 8.83. Big wall to work with here. Nice opening snap. Rooster tail on the opener. He goes to the air. And an accidental kickflip attempt goes awry for Italo. Here we go, Perez now. We go to the air again. Make it.
He was close.
This is just a straight up slugfest now. Both of these surfers.
Here we go. Italo's last chance.
So Italo now. Good start. It's like he's calmed down the nerves a little bit. 3 turns there. All right, starting to build speed. I mean, here's where we got to build the excitement, build the drama, make it happen. It did not. And we've just seen a shocking upset. Number 5 in the world, taken out by our local wild card, Olympic qualifier, the Pink Panther, aka B.Perez, with an 8.83, flying through the sky to a huge victory.
An incredible victory indeed, Chris. You came in here, Brian, calm, cool, collected, looking nothing like all the energy we saw from you this morning. Just talk to us about the way you attacked that heat.
Yeah, I was. I just know they want to be with one of the best surfers in the world. I just go and catch the best wave and do my surfing. You know, I've been surfing so good the last couple of years, and then I just want to show my surfing, and I just focus on my surfing. I don't care about what he was doing in the wave, but yeah, it was super fun, and then it's beautiful to see this happen, and I'm super grateful to be here again, and with my family, with the people from El Salvador supporting me. It's so beautiful to see all the country come to support me, and yeah, another day in the paradise.
The first El Salvadorian to ever win a heat on the championship tour, and you did it with some style. Give us the mental play-by-play through that 883 in the massive air.
Yeah, I've been working so hard, like every day, waking up early, putting my mind in the right spot. I have my coach with me. I just been working my mental games too. So this was my time. I was waiting for, this is the moment I was waiting for to show my surfing, and then I'm ready to surf another heat again.
Another heat coming up, but before we let you go, para la comunidad de aquí en El Salvador, ¿qué pasó por tu cabeza durante esta hora?
La verdad que me sentí súper emocionado, especialmente porque yo sabía que la gente de El Salvador me estaba viendo, también mi papá, mi familia que estaba aquí apoyándome. La verdad que todo esto es gracias a ellos, gracias por empujarme, mi entrenador Marcelo Castellano, a mi psicólogo también que está aquí apoyándome. La verdad que toda la gente de El Salvador es la que me da la energía para enseñar mi surfing y estar en casa me hace demasiado especial.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the next round.
Thank you so much. Gracias a todos.